This is something that do not be surprised if President Trump speaks on eventually. And if that man decides that this is something that can feed his base, that can ingratiate himself with that kind of audience that is protective of a Caitlin Clark and what she stands for and what she represents, and they come to a conclusion that they believe she is being unfairly treated, that is going to be a problem for the WNBA.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, unlike Stephen A. Smith, I do not support the WNBA dump. In most cases, Uncle KC is all about the destruction of the WNBA. Hell, I don't even have to hasten their demise because these dumbass players, they self-destruct, which is part of the reason I think a federal investigation is absolutely absurd. We don't need the Trumpers' assistance to destroy this unbelievably toxic dump. Here in a couple of months, when WNBA players inevitably go on strike, the league will be destroyed. In that clip, Stephen A. Smith is discussing an article from the Wall Street Journal. There are rumors that a federal investigation could be launched into potential civil rights violations against Caitlin Clark, which is ironic when you think about it. In a league filled with professional victims, in a league filled with actresses playing the role of the ultimate victim, the government is looking to investigate the one player who refuses to be a victim. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. One of the main reasons I don't want to see the Trumper investigate the WNBA, I don't want the government intervening into sports, even a pretend sport like the WNBA. What exactly are we investigating here? Hard fouls? Mean comments? Jealousy? Resentment? Are our tax dollars going to be used to investigate hair pulling? I know a lot of Caitlin Clark fans are pressuring the Trumper to do this. And look. There is no denying the fact that Caitlin Clark has been mistreated by jealous dump divers in the WNBA. There's no denying it. But I don't need a federal investigation to prove it. We all have eyes. We all can see it. We haven't seen it this year because the Roo from Waterloo can't stay on the court. But we all saw what happened last year. I don't want the government damaging the WNBA. I would rather see the market decide. There's a simple solution to the problem, a solution that the vast majority of people are unknowingly implementing themselves. If you want to send a clear message to the WNBA, if you want to send a message to jealous, entitled players while also being supportive of Caitlin Clark, all you have to do is support the Indiana Felines and ignore the rest of these unknowns, which is exactly what people are already doing. Quick, who is the biggest star on the Seattle Spankers? Who is the leading scorer on the LA Sparkles? Who's the biggest star for the Phoenix Masculines? Napheesa Collier is the favorite this season to be the most valuable pretender in pretend basketball. More than likely, she will be the MVP of the league. The Minnesota Lynx play in the Target Center, the same arena as Anthony Edwards and the T-Wolves, or as Charles Barkley prefers to call them, the Wolves. The Target Center can hold around 19,000. The so-called MVP of the league, she fills the arena to half capacity. I understand what the Trumper is trying to do here. He's trying to appease his base. He's taken a beating over the last few weeks with Epstein, so he's trying to recapture some of his base, but this ain't the way to do it. This to me is beneath them. We're not talking about an investigation into steroids in Major League Baseball. We're not talking about an investigation into an important league like the NFL, the NBA, which I would also not support. We're talking about the federal government investigating pretend basketball. It's the equivalent of the Trumper launching an investigation into the make-believe world of the WWE. What do you guys think? Am I off base here? Should the Trumper investigate the WNBA for providing an unsafe work environment for Caitlin Clark? Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys on the main channel.